Good morning, everybody. Welcome back to cilinixfxcapital. Hope you're all doing great, and welcome to this new video right here on Cardano. Needed to do an update. All right, it's first of all, it's been incredibly strong. Second of all, also as expected. Now, did I manage to get a position in on this? Unfortunately, not. I was very close to opening a position Wednesday morning. Did not do it. What was my mistake, but hopefully I was still able to help some people with my videos. Because what we said the last time, which I think was Monday or Tuesday, I mean, I covered this relatively recently, but still wanted to cover it with all the, bullish price action we saw. What I said is that, this was a deviation right here below the main range. And I think back then we already tested this level right here at 60 cents. And what I said is that I think it's most likely that we are going to reclaim that. And that is what we did, right? I thought Cardano looked a little bit weaker than other coins, to be fair. Because we were not really respecting the 7-day rolling VWAP, but I still did think it was most likely that we would reclaim, and that is what we have done so far, and since then we've been incredibly strong. There's also no major bearish divergences for Cardano. You can see that even the price action this morning is still with very high volume, and even it's not higher volume than yesterday evening, but still it is higher volume overall coming in, so there's no major bearish divergences for which we need to be worried that we're going to get a major pullback. Now, do I think we're going to get a pullback eventually? Yes, and that is also, I think, the best entry, because at this point of time, honestly, we are at resistance, right? You can also see that historically, this area that we are at, around 70, 72 cents, is a pretty important level for Cardano within the range that we have broken back into, right? Because that is what we have done, essentially. Cardano got back into this range by breaking above this value area low right here at 60 cents. That was great. Since then, we've had a lot of momentum, and at this point of time, there's even more momentum, but we are at a resistance level around 70 to 70 cents. There's more resistance right here at 76 cents, the yearly rolling VWAP, and we've left a lot of imbalances to the downside. So I do want to make clear, before we get into the specifics, for Cardano, I do want to make clear that I think it's most likely we are going up to 76 and 80 cents at least, right? So I do expect a move there, but the main question then becomes, all right, well, is there enough momentum right now to push through and to just get to those levels immediately and then, maybe get some sort of a pullback later down the road, but ultimately just remain very, very strong? Or are we going to get a relatively big pullback into those imbalances we left? I mean, you can see down here, there's a lot of kind of magnets to the downside for Cardano, with a single print at 66 cents, a single print at 64 cents, a naked POC at 63 cents, another naked POC at 61 cents. So there's a lot of these specific magnets pulling Cardano down, or at least, creating an incentive to push the prices of Cardano down. And at this point of time, there is still momentum. So I have to make a decision here. First of all, like I said, buying right now, I don't think it makes sense, because then you would place your stop loss under those imbalances, or under the majority of those imbalances, at like minus 13%. And your take profit would be like 6, 7, maybe 10%. And if you wide it a little bit, like, yes, you could create a risk reward of over 1, but it's not going to be 2, right? So I would say it's a little bit more likely that, also taking into account the weekend and de-risking, I would say it's a little bit more likely we're going to get a pullback, fill some of those imbalances, not all of them, and that from there we will get some stability and a move up higher into the range. I suspect that this is a little bit of a short video. Oh, no, it's okay. But that is all I wanted to say. So hopefully it helps. Those are my thoughts. I will be back with new videos also on Cardano relatively soon. Let me know if you'd be interested in that. But you're always welcome to join the Discord and the Telegram group and ask me in there as well. But those are my thoughts for now. If you do have any questions, let me know down in the comments. For now, thank you for watching. Take care and bye.